everybody! Today I will be reviewing one of the ultimate classics in the history of books, and I'm talking about The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. If you want to have a chance to win this fabulous book, here's the copy I'm gonna give away. Then just stay tuned till the end of the video, or just skip, I can't control you. At the end of the video I will explain everything, how you participate and how it works. So I'm sure a lot of you have been forced to read this book in high school, but I actually haven't, and I wanted to read this for ages, and I have it laying around on my bookshelf for so long, and I finally picked it up. And I have to say, bless myself for finally picking up this book and read it, because it's amazing. The Great Gatsby is a fictional tale, and it is set in New York at a time of the American Chess Age. So it follows the story of the young Nick Carraway, who is the narrator of the book, but he is not the main protagonist, and I think that's something really cool. So Nick moves to Westack and he becomes involved in the social scene very fast, which is like mainly focusing on the lavish and extravagant parties of his neighbor, the mysterious and super wealthy J. Gatsby. He also spends time with his distant relative Daisy Buchanan and his college friend Tom Buchanan. So early in the book we learn that Gatsby and Daisy actually have been in a relationship 5 years ago, and that they have like a lot of history together. So Nick helps reuniting Gatsby and Daisy after Gatsby asks him to help him, and I think they both are on very different points in their life. Nick also slowly discovers the past of his neighbor, and that he became wealthy through like criminal activities. And you could say that he has very different personalities. One he like his true personality, and the one he shows like everybody else. And Daisy's not the only one who has an affair. Tom actually has also an affair with Myrtle, and she's an auto mechanic wife. So the ending is very tragically, and I don't want to spoil anything, so let's just like jump to the characters, because I have a lot to say about everyone. First off is Nick. He is such a splendid character, and I enjoyed him so much. Very moral, but he's also always objective and a little bit distant, but he's very charming, and I think he's just well-mannered, and I enjoyed his character a lot. So for me, Tom and Daisy Buchanan are just the worst people on earth, and I think in literature they were like on the top most hated characters for me. But I actually think that Daisy is a lot worse than Tom, and let's see why. Because Tom and Daisy, I think it came down to how they reacted to the other one's like affair's death. So Tom really cried about Myrtle when she died, and he honestly was very upset about it. And I think it shows that the relationship between them was not just physical but also emotional. And I think that's just kind of weird, because it always leads on like that Daisy and Gatsby have this like emotional relationship, but instead Tom and Myrtle have the emotional relationship, and Daisy and Gatsby only have like they don't have any good relationship at all. Because spoiler alert, now you should skip if you don't want to hear the ending, but I need to talk about it. I think it was such a tragic moment when Gatsby died, and you see that Daisy doesn't show any remorse and no pity. She is not ashamed that he took her fall, like she killed Myrtle and he took the place for her. I was very upset about it. So Tom is a prick, but Daisy is much worse. And last but not least, we have to talk about J. Gatsby, because he's such a phenomenal character. I think Gatsby sees himself as a hero, and I think he thinks that he's on this quest for love, and everything he does for Daisy. So I think it's sad to see that Gatsby's actually in love with the idea of Daisy. Gatsby only sees like the good things about Daisy, and he just like, he lets it slide that she's actually a very, very bad person. So I think that's one of the points Scott Fitzgerald wanted to make with The Great Gatsby, because there is a lot of situations where you like have this idea of a dream like Gatsby had, because he wanted to like be with Daisy, and that was his dream, but when he finally got it, it was like not what he imagined. So I think it's a tragic thing that he believed her to be something special, like something more than she actually was. So to sum it up, I learned a lot from the Great Gatsby, and that's one reason why I'm giving away this book. First one, you can never ever in life will be able to buy yourself friendship or love. That just doesn't work, and it will never work. You should not try to repeat the past, because there's like this famous saying, Nick says to Gatsby, you can't repeat the past, and Gatsby answers, of course you can. And that's not true. I mean, you can repeat the past, but you shouldn't. And I think it's important that you don't idolize persons. Like, they are not special because you make them special. Just see the person and leave it there. Like, accept them who they are and don't idolize them. You have now the chance to win this book. I just want to give away this book to anyone who wants to enter. So just leave a comment down below. I don't care what you write. Just leave one and I will count you as a participant. You don't have to be a subscriber to win this book. If you want to participate but you don't want to subscribe, it's okay, it's fine. Just leave a comment down below and you can win this book. You have to be 18 or you have to have a permission from your parents that you can enter this giveaway, and I will ask after the permission, and if you don't have one, I will choose another winner because I don't want to do something not legal. It's open for 2 weeks and it's also open internationally, so just join down there to participate and this will be yours, maybe. I will see you again soon. Until then, bye! Hey everybody! Hey everybody! Today I review. Hey everybody!